A desperate American couple is trying to leave Malta for a potentially life-saving abortion. Andrea Prudente and her partner have appealed to the country's authorities to allow them to leave after she started showing signs of miscarriage, including bleeding, while they were on vacation. The couple originally asked for the abortion due to the threat to the mother's life, but Valletta denied the procedure, saying it's not allowed under any circumstance.
Well, let's hear more about this case now from Lara Dimitrievich. She's a lawyer and women's rights activist in Malta. She's representing Andrea Prudente and her partner in their fight to terminate her pregnancy. Well, thanks for taking time to speak to us here on the programme. Doctors have made it clear that her life is in grave danger. So tell us what's stopping them from saving her life.
Well, I mean, Malta, we have a total ban on abortion. So there are no provisions for emergency situations, such as a situation of the mother's life being in danger. So under all any circumstances and under all circumstances, abortion cannot take place. So now we are left in a situation where Andrea is waiting basically to have for her body basically to reject the pregnancy in a natural process whilst trying to keep her stable, which obviously is prolonging the situation and also exposing her to a situation where she might develop sepsis and putting her at very grave risk. So, yeah, this is basically what the situation is currently. We've had this total ban on abortion since we've had our law. This is not the first case that we have come across, although, not very common, but it is a medical situation. And, for the ones, I mean, in the case of Andrea, she's just waiting now for medical evacuation to take her to another hospital in Mallorca to have the termination done.
You mentioned there are other cases and the interest in this case has generated more women coming forward, explaining their cases, that we're receiving those reports on social media. So what legal avenues are open to you now then?
Well, I mean, the situation is we have to call for decriminalization. I mean, the legislation as it is putting women at risk, whether it's in a medical situation that Andrea and women would be in, but also other women that for whatever reason might potentially not be able to carry a pregnancy or just simply wanting to terminate the pregnancy for their own reasons. So that's what it is, it's a total ban, and women are now looking for clandestine situations. So we either have women that are leaving, Malta and trying to find access to abortion care elsewhere. Malta remains only the only EU country where there is a total ban, or purchasing the medication online, so purchasing the tablets online, and then obviously doing it in a clandestine and illegal manner, which is exposing them to criminal liability.
Indeed, it's good that you put in that reminder that Malta is the only country in the EU with this strict total ban on abortion. Do you think cases like this and the interest that it's generating are going to help perhaps overturn this law?
Well, one would hope so. I mean, we have been calling, as women's activists, we have been calling for, for the state to decriminalize and legalize abortion, because this has become untenable. I mean, we are in the 21st century. We are in 2020. Malta is at the forefront on many equality laws. We have just recently introduced the recognition of femicide in our law, which makes it only the second country within the European Union that has done that. So we still kind of can keep on calling that, listen, as a state, we need to now start treating women with respect. I mean, there are state obligations, and women are not second-class citizens.